Under the golden light of the Mediterranean sun, a city once stood as the beating heart of culture, power, and democracy. Athens, the cradle of Western civilization, rose from humble beginnings to dominate the ancient world. But like Icarus flying too close to the sun, its fall was as dramatic as its ascent. This is the story of the Athenian Empire, a tale of ambition, brilliance, and ultimate decline. In the 8th century BC, Athens was just another city-state among many in the rugged Greek landscape. While Sparta sharpened its swords and Corinth built its trade empire, Athens quietly grew, its rocky hills echoing with the sounds of farmers and craftsmen. The seeds of greatness were there, but few could have imagined the heights it would reach. The gods, it seemed, had grand plans for this city of olive trees and marble. Athens' journey to prominence began with a revolutionary idea: democracy. In 508 BC, Cleisthenes, a visionary reformer, introduced a system where citizens, not kings, held the power. Under the shadow of the Acropolis, men gathered to debate laws and shape their destiny. This radical shift from tyranny to governance by the people laid the foundation for Athens' rise. As Athens was finding its footing, a colossal threat loomed from the east: the Persian Empire. In 490 BC, the Athenians faced annihilation on the plains of Marathon. Outnumbered but fiercely determined, they delivered a stunning victory that echoed across the ancient world. The Persian Wars forged Athens into a city of warriors and leaders, ready to take on greater challenges. After Marathon, the visionary general Themistocles saw the future of Athens in its navy. With silver discovered in the mines of Laurium, Athens built a fleet of triremes, sleek, fast, and deadly ships. When the Persians returned in 480 BC, Athens led the Greek fleet to victory at the Battle of Salamis. The city had not only defended itself, but claimed a leadership role among the Greek states. In the aftermath of the Persian Wars, Athens spearheaded the Delian League, an alliance of city-states to protect against future invasions. With their treasury on the sacred island of Delos, the League's members contributed ships, men, or money. Athens, however, soon transformed the League into its empire, redirecting funds and resources to its own interests. What began as mutual defense became a platform for Athenian dominance. Under the leadership of Pericles, in the 5th century BC, Athens entered its Golden Age. The Parthenon rose above the city as a testament to its cultural and political power. Artists, philosophers, and playwrights flocked to Athens, making it the intellectual hub of the ancient world. Pericles' vision transformed the city into a beacon of democracy and art, admired across the Mediterranean. As Athens flourished, its streets buzzed with the ideas of Socrates, Plato, and a young Aristotle. Questions about justice, ethics, and governance were debated in the Agora, shaping Western thought for millennia. These philosophers turned Athens into more than a city of power. It became a city of ideas. Its legacy would outlive its empire, echoing through classrooms and courts to this day. Yet, as Athens prospered, its ambitions bred resentment among its neighbors. Chief among them was Sparta, whose military culture clashed with Athenian democracy and imperialism. Tensions simmered as Athens expanded its influence, eventually erupting into the Peloponnesian War in 431 BC. This was not just a war of armies, but a clash of ideologies: democracy versus oligarchy, naval power versus land dominance. Athens fortified its position with the construction of the Long Walls, connecting the city to its vital ports. Protected by these walls and its powerful navy, Athens seemed invincible. Its ships controlled the seas, bringing wealth and grain from distant lands. But this dependence on maritime trade would soon become its Achilles heel. As the war dragged on, disaster struck Athens in 430 BC. A devastating plague swept through the overcrowded city. Tens of thousands perished, including Pericles himself, leaving Athens leaderless and vulnerable. The plague weakened both the spirit and the strength of the Athenian people. It was a cruel twist of fate for a city at the height of its power. In 415 BC, Athens launched a bold but ill-fated expedition to conquer Sicily, hoping to expand its influence further west. The campaign ended in disaster, with the entire Athenian fleet destroyed and thousands of soldiers lost. The defeat was a crushing blow to Athens' resources and morale. The once dominant empire was now fighting for survival. Sparta, bolstered by Persian gold, rebuilt its navy and struck at Athens with renewed vigor. In 405 BC, the Spartans delivered a decisive blow at the Battle of Aegospotami, destroying the Athenian fleet. With its lifeline cut, Athens faced starvation and surrender. The walls that had once protected the city now became a symbol of its entrapment. In 404 BC, Athens capitulated to Sparta, marking the end of its empire. The long walls were torn down to the sound of Spartan flutes, a symbolic act of Athens' defeat. The city that once ruled the Aegean was now humbled, its dreams of dominance shattered. Yet even in defeat, Athens retained its cultural brilliance. Though its empire crumbled, Athens' greatest gift to the world endured: democracy. The ideas forged in its assembly and courts inspired later generations, shaping the governance of nations far beyond Greece. Its failure as an empire underscored the fragility of power, but its political ideals proved timeless. Athens' democracy outlasted its walls. Athens' cultural achievements, from the Parthenon to its sculptures, became a template for beauty and harmony. Its artistic legacy influenced the Renaissance and continues to define Western aesthetics. The city's love for drama and storytelling also gave birth to timeless works by Sophocles and Euripides. Even in decline, Athens remained a symbol of creative excellence. The teachings of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle became the foundation of Western philosophy. Their exploration of ethics, governance, and human purpose continues to guide modern thought. Athens' intellectual legacy proved that ideas, not just empires, can conquer time. In the ruins of its political power, its wisdom flourished. Athens' rise and fall is a cautionary tale of ambition unchecked by prudence. Its overreach, symbolized by the Sicilian expedition, reminds us of the dangers of arrogance. The city's fall teaches that empires, no matter how powerful, are vulnerable to internal strife and external pressures. Hubris, as the Greeks themselves warned, often precedes downfall. Even after its fall, Athens remained a center of learning under Roman rule. The Romans, enamored with Greek culture, preserved and spread its legacy. Athens became a city of students and scholars, where philosophy and art thrived anew. Its spirit, though subdued, continued to inspire the ancient world. The Athenian Empire may have fallen, but its contributions to governance, art, and philosophy remain pillars of civilization. Its story is one of resilience and brilliance, a testament to humanity's capacity for both greatness and folly. Athens teaches us that while empires crumble, ideas endure. And so, the echoes of its glory still resonate, reminding us of what can be achieved and what must be avoided in the pursuit of power. Our journey through time comes to an end for today. We embark on new adventures every week. If you relish the experience, please like and subscribe.